family was at home this morning when their house caught fire. A 4-year-old, the saving grace.
Coming up, 6 local families will be able to keep a lot warmer this winter because of Fayette Heating and Air.
This is WKYT News at Noon.
Good afternoon from WKYT News on this Friday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. Former Kentucky Agriculture Commissioner and UK basketball star Richie Farmer is in a halfway house this midday. The Federal Bureau of Prisons confirmed his release from prison early this morning.
Farmer was convicted for misappropriating state government resources while in office. WKYT's Mark Barber tells us what rules Farmer will now have to follow until he finishes out his sentence. That is our top story at noon.
When we learned from the Federal Bureau of Prisons that Richie Farmer has been transferred to a halfway house, we started digging to see just how much freedom he will now have. The Bureau says that Farmer will be allowed to leave the halfway house on a daily basis, but only if it is approved. The Bureau tells WKYT Farmer can look for a job, attend religious services, go to doctor's appointments, and see his family. If the 46-year-old has any other requests, they would also have to be approved. So if Farmer wanted to go, say, Christmas shopping for his children, the halfway house would have to sign off on it. If he does land a job, that opportunity would also need to be approved by the halfway house. It's quite a change in scenery for the former state agriculture commissioner and UK basketball star. He had been serving out his 27-month sentence for misappropriating government resources at the U.S. Penitentiary in Brewston, West Virginia. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Farmer was transferred because he needs to prepare to transition from prison life to life back in the community. At the halfway house, Farmer will be under strict supervision. When he is allowed to leave the house for an event or a job, the Bureau says staff could show up to check in on him, and they could also call to check in. We're told it's possible Farmer will have to wear an ankle bracelet. His sentence ends in March. The Bureau says toward the end of his sentence, he could be placed in his home. They say house arrest, if approved, could last days or even weeks. They tell me that if he is placed back in his home under house arrest, that the same rules and supervision that applied for the halfway house would still apply in his home. In Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. We have also learned that Farmer will have to take part in the programs at the halfway house. At this time, we still have not been told what those programs are. Police are investigating a deadly crash in eastern Kentucky today. Jackson police say the 2-car crash happened around 1 o'clock this morning at Highway 30 West and Chick Little Road. One man was killed. That person's name has still not been released, but police say they do not expect to be filing any charges against the other driver.
A mother and her 2 young children escaped a house fire in Lexington this morning. It broke out in the kitchen of the home on East Tiverton Way near Fayette Mall around 9 o'clock this morning. The woman living there says she was sleeping when her 4-year-old woke her up and she got the children out of the house. WKYT's Caitlin Sentner is near the scene now with reaction. Caitlin?
Family was home in Lexington when their house caught fire this morning. They were asleep, but a 4-year-old boy woke his mom up to let her know that their house was on fire. Her world turned upside down. A local mom woke up today to her son asking what was wrong with their home. She opened her eyes to smoke and difficulty breathing, but got her 2 children home with her at the time out safely. It happened around 9 this morning. Lexington fire crews arrived on scene within minutes, and it didn't take them long to put out the blaze. Kimberly Owens tells us she saw flames shooting out of the kitchen. Despite the damage done, she's still thankful this holiday season.
I'm shaken up, but I'm relieved in a way because it could have happened while everybody was asleep and not woke up. You know, I'm relieved that everybody got out of the house safely. Everything happens for a reason.
There is moderate damage to the home, and we're told family won't be able to stay there. Family has made arrangements to stay with other family members in Ohio. In Lexington, Caitlin Sentner, WKYT.
Thank you. And fire crews continue to investigate what sparked the fire.
Well, after some unusually warm weather, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas here in the Bluegrass today. But by the time Santa actually gets here next week, it's going to be a different story again. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is on duty and live in our First Alert Weather Center. Micah.
Well, we have some flurries flying around, and not only that, but even a couple of light snow showers over toward the east and southeastern zones. This is probably the better opportunity to actually see some of these snowflakes flying across the region. Now, that continues to move eastbound, but we're not going to be done with this until the evening and early nighttime hours. There is your shot. You can see bits and pieces here and there. Not looking all that bad. A lot of people wanting some of those flakes and some of those flurries. Pretty excited about it there on Twitter. What I've seen, you guys tweet at me. Temperatures by the afternoon, maybe a degree warmer. That's about it. So don't expect it to get any warmer than what it is now. It's cold outside. Those flakes will last through the evening hours. I'll show you your weekend forecast. It's still pretty chilly. It's coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
Well, several families in Lexington will have a much warmer Christmas this year. And this time, we're not talking about the temperatures outside. Fayette Heating and Air gave out its annual gift of heat this morning.
Oh, it was a heartwarming story. The chosen families will receive a new furnace free of charge. WKYT's Mike Byer has reaction from those selected.
For 9 years, Fayette Heating and Air has been doing the Gift of Heat program, and this year, 6 local families walked away as winners.
We had so many people this year that were nominated, and to narrow it down and to see these 6 be so overcome with joy, it's awesome. It's great for our family, it's great for their family, and we're excited about doing this.
Each family will receive a furnace and air conditioning system valued at around $8,000. Owner Brett Melrose says during the first year of the program that he was only going to give one system away, but quickly decided to award all of the families and has been doing it ever since. As a result, Fayette Heating and Air has now given away roughly 55 systems. Bobby Mobley and her family were one of the winners this year. Mobley says this is the best Christmas gift she and her family could have received.
It's such a relief to know I don't have to worry about it, and then I'm just glad that it hasn't been cold yet.
All of the family's new furnaces will be installed by Christmas Day. In Lexington, Mike Byer, WKYT.
All right, Mike, thank you. And this year, 450 people were nominated for the program. 5 months after nearly being demolished, the former People's Bank on South Broadway has found a new home. The Herald Leader reporting that the Lexington Center Corporation has approved a 99-year lease for the building's new location at the corner of West High and Patterson Streets. A nonprofit that specializes in preservation will take over the building once it is relocated. The Warwick Foundation is planning to turn the building into the People's Portal, a type of community center with a focus on inclusion and cross-cultural programming. So something that looked to be lost is going to have a new home.
And a lot of people will be able to enjoy it.
Right. Well, the University of Kentucky is getting a new look in the new year.
The Kentucky Colonel says UK will retire the logo featuring the silhouette of Memorial Hall next semester. It will be replaced by this logo, which is already being used by UK athletics.
Well, President Obama is trying to calm the nation's nerves right now over the potential for another terror attack. That as he heads for an extended family vacation. We'll preview his trip with a stop in California coming up on Kentucky's #1 Midday News.
Fans hoping to score tickets to Adele's North American tour are venting their frustration on social media. Find out why. Coming up on WKYT News at noon.